Hi, good afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. Today we are going to go to something new. Instead of the oil sample, I'm going to have you pull out the Deep Blue rub, the little packet that is in your sample kit. We're going to learn about this today. We're going to talk about this. So I have the Big Mama size of the Deep Blue rub, and it is amazing. But first I want to talk to you about what's in it. I'm going to tell you what's in it, and then I'm going to have you apply it, and we'll talk about it that way. So what's in it is wintergreen. It's a blend of oils: wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, eucalyptus, ylang ylang, blue chamomile, blue tansy, helichrysum, osmanthus. So this is a blend of oils that are going to be great for soothing pain. This is why it's called our soothing blend. So wintergreen actually, when it interacts with the body, when you put it on topically, has the same chemical constituents. And again, when I say chemical, I don't mean like this is full of chemicals. I mean like chemistry. So wintergreen has the same chemical constituents and that same response on the body as aspirin. So when we use this topically, it is going to help soothe us, so soothing pain. It also has camphor, peppermint, which we learned about, which is cooling and great for pain, chamomile, which is calming, helichrysum, which is great for bruises and injuries and things like that. So this rub is going to be great for any sort of muscle, joint, ligament pain or soreness. So I like to think of this as kind of a pre-workout, post-workout rub. It's the giant tube here that I have has a 5 milliliter bottle of the Deep Blue essential oil. So I'm talking about the oil blend, but you can also get it in a rub. And we'll talk about this too, because a lot of the top 10 doTERRA kits have the Deep Blue oil. And then the rub has this 5 milliliter bottle in it. So a lot of bang for the buck with both of these. So Deep Blue is amazing. Again, muscle, back pain. So if you get any sort of like computer desk tightness in your shoulders, this will be great to rub. If you get any back pain, this would be great to rub. I have an oiler who has arthritis in her thumbs, and this really helps the pain there. So it's joint, ligament, and muscle pain. And I was teaching classes this summer at my chiropractor's clinic, and of course talking a lot about this for anybody who's at a chiropractor's office. And I was telling them, when you smell it, which you can go ahead and open up your sample now, but when you smell it, it smells kind of like a Bengay or an Icy Hot or something like that. But what makes this different, besides the fact that, you're not putting a lot of weird toxins and chemicals in your body with, Bengay and Icy Hot, is that those oils that I just read you are anti-inflammatory. So these are going to be oils that are supporting the inflammation, whether it's, muscle, ligament, joint pain, whether that is one of those things. It's going to be soothing that inflammation on like a cellular level. So rather than just having you feel like, oh, that spot feels icy and hot or whatever the product is you're using, the oils in there are actually calming that inflammation. And I know I love this rub, but I also love an oil to pair with it called AromaTouch. And I tweaked my neck over Mother's Day of all days, and I couldn't turn one direction. I could only turn my neck. I think it was to my left, and I couldn't turn to my right at all. And it was this shoulder, it was this spot, which is the spot that I tend to, when I'm computering or when I'm at a desk, this is the one that tends to get weird for me. So I had Deep Blue and I had AromaTouch, and I literally put it on about every 15 or 20 minutes. And because Mother's Day, it's on a Sunday, so no chiropractors were open, nobody was open, so I just kind of did that every 15 minutes or so for maybe 2 hours. And that is what helped it. That is what fixed it. That is what helped calm those tissues so that they could kind of chill and quit seizing up on me. So I love Deep Blue. It's amazing for that sort of thing. But it's also amazing pre-workout and post-workout to kind of get those muscles ready. But post-workout, obviously, that's going to really help to calm down, relax, and cool down your muscles for you. So beyond that, that's also helpful for neuropathy. So if you have any like nerve discomfort, pinched nerves, this could be helpful if you have sciatica or restless legs sort of a thing, those sort of neurological issues. It can help you if you have any sort of like muscle tension due to whiplash or that sort of a thing. It can help you with growing pains. If you have kiddos who wake in the night crying, this would be really great to massage onto that muscle. Just a minute, hold on just a second. Headache and neck pain. So peppermint is in here, like we talked about, and peppermint's really great for head tension. But this you can use topically here on the back of your neck when you get headaches. That would be really helpful. And then because this has helichrysum in it, helichrysum is the oil that is so helpful for bruises. So again, it can reduce inflammation and help that scar tissue. So for the challenge today, I want you to pick a spot on your body, and if you're comfortable sharing, I want you to hear in the comments, write where you're applying it and what you notice. Like if you tend to get a weird shoulder like me, or maybe your low back is always tight, I want you to open that little packet and rub some on. And I will say, before I ever bought the large size, and I would just buy the little packet sizes and keep them in my purse or in my medicine cabinet for, you know, kind of one-time use, I was real stingy with it. I would just put on like a tiny little bit. Don't be stingy. Squeeze out half of that packet and use it there. It's really supposed to be a one-time use, but you know, squeeze out half of that packet and try it. See how that feels. I like to be liberal with it in order to feel it. My husband actually, I can't remember what he was doing, but this was like a week ago. He tweaked his knee, and it's one of those things where he I think he was standing on the fireplace and he jumped off to grab something. Like a kid was throwing something, he jumped off the fireplace to grab, it was a balloon, I think, for one of the kids. Anyway, and he tweaked his knee, and the whole rest of the week was like, what did I do to my knee? I'm too old for this. So I had just gotten this in my order that week, so I started rubbing this on his knee and applying it, and he went to go see my aunt, who is a physical therapist, for other issues, but he was like, I'm gonna have her check on my knee, and I'm gonna see what she wants me to put on there. And she wanted him to use Deep Blue because she also uses Deep Blue on her clients. So this is really great. I know a lot of massage therapists use Deep Blue, physical therapists, chiropractors. So that tells you anything about the quality of this amazing rub. Yes, you need it. It's amazing. So I also want to tell you about the emotional properties of Deep Blue, the oil, which is in the rub, because again, all of our oils have emotional benefits. So they call Deep Blue the soothing blend, the oil of surrendering to pain. So it says soothing blend is generally used for physical pain, but it can also assist individuals who are resisting or avoiding the emotions that underlie physical pain. So it gives a person strength to face any sort of emotional wounds, allowing those wounds to surface so that we can deal with them. Because lots of times those hidden wounds, there's transformation, there's healing on the other side if we'll look at them and address them and face them. And so this oil emotionally helps us to kind of be able to tolerate the pain, to be present with it, and to allow ourselves to kind of shift through it. So the negative emotions listed here is resistance to pain, avoidance of emotional issues, or hysteria in painful situations. Like if you tend to just kind of emotionally lose it when you're in chronic pain, I know, then this can help you bring you into feeling stronger, feeling that inner strength, feeling accepting of these painful experiences, feeling soothed, serene, cool-headed, and even embracing. And that makes me think a lot about childbirth. And I have 2 unmedicated childbirths, and when we had our birthing classes, you talk a lot about, or the birthing instructor talked a lot about the idea of embracing the pain and the discomfort, because that is bringing birth. That is bringing the new person into the world. So on an emotional level, I think a lot about the idea of embracing discomfort that we can't change and allowing it to kind of birth and bring forth something new and something different. Oh, Hannah, hey, yes, oh good, low back. Yes, girl, low back. Yep, low back and shoulder. Those are my go-to places for this. Try it after you work out or are sore. This will be really helpful for that. So yes, if you haven't already done so, comment, let me know what you're gonna apply this to or what you did apply it to, and let me know how it works for you. If you felt something, if you didn't feel something, comment here below and that'll give you another entry into the giveaway at the end of the week, which I realize I probably haven't even told you what the giveaway is, because every time I do this, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll talk about it later. So I'm gonna run over here and show you what the freebie is. So I have it in a little packet for you. So what I'm giving away for all of you people who participate and then comment here and let me know what you did. So I'm giving away two things. First thing is a Mood roller blend. And this is a blend that I made. It's amazing. It has an oil blend called Passion, which I chose specifically for Valentine's week. Passion is for helping you feel inspired and excited about life. It's not just for romantic passion, it's just feeling inspired, passionate, in line with purpose, in line with what you're doing in your life. So that is the Passion blend. And then I also did Wild Orange in here, which is the oil of abundance, like we talked about earlier this week. And then I also have an oil in here called Elevation, which is, I think of it almost as like an antidepressant sort of a blend. It's amazing. So this little roller, I'll be out there in just a second. So this roller is a 10 ml roller. Not right now, baby. Hold on. My kids always want to talk to me, like the minute I pull out my phone to do these, always. They're playing in the backyard planting things and they want to show me what they planted. So anyway, this roller is going to be the freebie. And then I've also got an adorable little bag for you to keep oils in. And they have a nice little mesh. Okay, I'll be there in just a second. So when you open it, it has these little elastic, it's like a little mesh. Can you see that? Yeah, there's like a little mesh thing so that you can put your oils in here and they don't fall over. So it will fit rollers, it will also fit oil bottles. You also have room here at the bottom for whatever else you want. Sometimes I'll carry like a supplement, like my digestive enzyme or something like that in there. So it's a cute little zipper pouch. It's a doTERRA zipper pouch. You can see the doTERRA brand here. I think this was from convention this last year, so you can't get it anymore. So it's limited edition and glittery and super cute. Little drops of oil. So this is gonna be the prize for the Love Yourself week. So don't forget to let me know where you put it. Let me know where you put it and comment here. Let me know. And we'll do our drawing at the end of the week. And I realized too, I was planning to give you guys affirmations this week based on kind of the emotional component of the oils. And I haven't really been doing that. So for the Soothing Blend, I want you to create an affirmation for yourself that is about accepting emotionally painful experiences with, you know, saying that I am soothed, I am serene, I am cool-headed, and I'm embracing this difficulty because I trust that there are good things on the other side. So something like that I want you to say. Oh my goodness, no, not right now.
You said I could after now.
Which I probably need right now to embrace my, not painful circumstance, but my stress now. Anyway, try this. Let me know how it goes. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, let me know how trying your oils is going.